All right, today is November the 7th, one day away from Victory Day plus 1 year. Tomorrow will be awesome. I've got lots and lots of awesome ranting and raving and greatness I've been saving up. But anyway, trying to get this out of my system before my wife gets back. So, the wonderful, another month, another Sunday night, the wonderful world of some dumbass with a gun decides to shoot up some people edition. I thought that if they banned bump fire stocks, though, all this would be taken care of. There'd be no more mass shootings in America, and we've got to do something, and everybody could have a red ribbon, I don't know, tied around their pinky or something like that. And in reality, the guy did not use a bump fire stock, and he's still having to kill a lot of people. Now, first moment of absolute frustration I've got to get out of the way is, I believe it was Yahoo News had an article I read said that this was the worst mass shooting in the history of Texas. I mean, really? The Alamo? I mean, 250 people died. Hey, remember this guy? I mean, come on. I mean, honest to goodness. Okay, so Texas wasn't a state yet. Yeah, tell that to people in Texas, all right? I mean, geez Louise. And tell that to David Crockett. It was just, they're idiots. They're absolute idiots. I swear if someone walked down the street and shot themselves, it'd be the largest mass suicide in Hoboken Town, USA. But anyway, so this dude goes in and shoots people, all the other bad, negative stuff. So now we've got the window lickers have come out and have decided that we need to ban all the things to save ourselves. Okay, this isn't talking to the mush heads out there. If you like to use Windex as a mouthwash, I'm not talking to you. But oh my gosh, is that not the most frustrating thing in the world? I don't know, let's try banning murder. Oh wait, it has been banned. I don't know. Let's, if you go to jail for domestic violence, you can buy a gun. Oh wait, it already happened. I mean, stupid ass Senator Flake, who he is a flake. I mean, hell, I didn't know who he was until Trump went to Arizona and then saw him for the first time when he decided to resign like a coward because he knows he's going to lose on his re-election bid. Comes out and says, oh, well, I'm drafting legislation. Let me tell you what, the guy doesn't know how to find the pin cap on his pen, so he's not drafting anything. He's got people a lot smarter than him, thankfully. And when I say thankfully, I mean literally, I'm hoping they can cross their T's and put a dot over the I. And obviously, I'm not qualified because right now the name of the dot or the I escapes me. But still, that's what we're talking about here. But he's drafting legislation to fix it that if you're convicted of domestic violence, you will never be able to buy a gun. Just like murder, it's going to stop. Is it? I mean, is that what's going to happen? Or how about, isn't a felon already not allowed to own a gun? So what are you doing here? Well, you're just shifting the blame. They're participating in transformative justice. It's a dangerous, dangerous liberalism wet dream that is absolutely asinine. And it shifts the view. Instead of going to jail, they want you to have a drum circle. Okay, and it shifts the view of blame from themselves, from the actual perp, to the, why did he do this? Oh, he must have done it because guns are so easy to buy. You only steal cars because, oh, that car was so red, so shiny. You put armor all on the tires. I mean, my gosh, this is absolute. This is Chewbacca in kindergarten. Stupid. I mean, he's just sitting there like, I mean, trying to bite his ear. It's absolutely idiotic. There is no fix for it. You know what? Here's the fix. A lot of personal responsibility. A lot of this. They would love to blame mental health. Okay. Well, let's talk about the state of mental health. I know a lot of people personally because see, I'm not a digestive ball of phlegm that since Trump's inauguration, you had that chick there that they took the picture of, and she's like, whatever. Okay. Since then, they have gone absolutely nuts. And every single day, I mean, the fake news is lying about the way Donald Trump feeds a freaking fish. Who cares? I mean, my gosh, toss some dynamite in there. They're in Japan, don't they make firecrackers? I mean, just toss the stuff in there. They go belly up, have a fish fry. I don't care about koi. Still, this whole attack on the basic everyday America it's gotten a lot of people down. I mean, it really does affect the mentality of people throughout the country. But instead of coming together and just being like, you're going to sit there and you're going to bite your lip and be like, okay, hurry up, we get it. I mean, it's just hammering, and they're acting like it's some sort of freaking norm. I mean, again, these are people that have Windex flavored mouthwash. It's absolutely stupid. I mean, there's no other way around it, and I feel good for just ranting. So everybody's going to ask, what is the solution? And I love this. Twitter is eaten up with all these assholes from Australia coming in there saying, oh, look how wonderful gun control works for Australia. You're freaking Australia. I mean, but don't we do like nuclear testing there or something? I mean, every animal they have looks like it's the byproduct of Godzilla and Mothra love child. I mean, it's a weird place. I don't care what they do. I don't care about their stupid accents. I don't care about anything about them. But I love they're all out here saying, oh, blah 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 blah. You can't do this. You can't do that. Or we are so superior. We've done so much. If you're so superior, how's that polio vaccine working? When was the last time your space shuttle went into outer space? Oh, you never got to the space shuttle? You never created the rocket? Oh my gosh. I mean, is there a vaccine from the freaking country? I mean, we're talking about simple stuff. I mean, my gosh, they probably don't even know to use bleach to kill viruses. It's just, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares about them. But they come out and they're going to say, why do you need that? Let me tell you what. You need food, water, shelter. Okay? Everything but past that, why do you need that? I mean, why did I need to get a microphone? I didn't. It was a gift. An awesome one, too. You don't need 99% of what you do. Unlimited wants and needs, though, is a term from economics that describes the free market. It's the free will of man. That's something else. They're heathens. They don't believe in God. So they think like themselves. They are the higher power. They are, I mean, here's the thing. They don't even respect their parents enough to be their creator. Okay? Like we respect God and our parents. They don't even respect their freaking parents enough as their creators, okay? That's why they want test tube babies, so that way it'll be, two daddies and a test tube. Oh, we don't know who the father is. It's absolutely back onto their complete mental mush. But they, this whole, why do you need, what's the point, all this stuff, you don't have to understand. I mean, it's maybe somebody likes playing G.I. Joe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, who cares? How about that one? That's the best one. Who cares? I mean, if you got that much time to worry about why somebody else wants to do this or that, you got a problem. You need to talk to somebody, okay? And you don't need to be on Twitter and yipping and yapping and all this other stuff. Which brings me back to the other thing. 99.999% of all these jabronis on Twitter, they're not real. They're all bots. I mean, they're so easy to pick out, too. It'll be like Jen, Mom, Jax, and it's like, so this is supposed to be, Jennifer's her name, she's a mom, she's in Jacksonville. And then it'll be like a phone number is what it looks like. And I'm sitting there going, nobody has a random set of numbers like this. Like they memorize. If you memorize a random set of numbers for something, there's a good chance that's your password to get into your email. Unlike mine, which is password. I love those. But it's absolutely the whole bot thing is crazy because see you have these bots and they come up with keywords and they try to push the agenda. When the tax was getting ready, the Trump tax plan was getting ready to be dropped, the word of the bot, or bot word of the day or whatever, was back to the release your taxes, show your IRS report. Did we go back? Is this January, December last year, November last year? I mean, July last year. Who knows? I mean, who cares? It has nothing to do with the price of tea and the cup of Donald Trump's that he drank last night in South Korea with the Prime Minister, because I was up watching it at 3 a.m. But the bot thing is crazy because once they have these keywords out and then they start hitting all these things. So wherever you go, you'll see in the comments something else like it's this. It's the trending phenomenon, and so you're going to believe it is what they believe, they think, and then you have mainstream, you have the old school media, the paper, the TV. That they do entire news programs now on trending on Twitter. I mean, honest to goodness, if it were real, if trending on Twitter was real, we would go back to the days of early YouTube videos where it was trending on Twitter, panda baby sneezes. I mean, what is it? Gopher stares intently. I mean, that would be trending on Twitter. But instead it's, show your taxes or Texas church massacre. And that's one more thing I got to get out about. Talk about church reminded me of this. I just got on this afternoon and they're going on and on about how thoughts and prayers don't work. It's time to act. Thoughts and prayers don't work. Listen up, hippies. The reason why we say thoughts and prayers is so you don't feel left out. Because what we're really thinking is prayers. But you heathens are sitting out there godless, drinking a microbrew and worshiping in a drum circle some freaking dead tree full of termites. You're a waste. I mean, you're an absolute waste. You have no worth. Your argument's dumb. This is why other countries hate us, because of hippies. Peace. Love you. Bye.